Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we uncover the juicy secrets hidden within corporate filings. Sometimes the biggest news isn't in the headlines, but buried deep in a document. And we are going to dig it up today. We are dissecting a report from Massimo Group, and it looks like there has been some significant shuffling at the top. Things are definitely changing before we dive in. If you love getting these unfiltered insights into what makes companies tick, make sure you are subscribed. And if you want to discuss these findings with a community of fellow corporate sleuths, join our Discord linked in the description below. Alright, so we are looking at a filing with the US Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC. This is a standard report that companies file to keep the public and investors informed about important events. This particular form is an 8K report, which means it is for a current report something significant has happened, and the company needs to tell everyone right away. The big news and the reason for this report is that on January 16th, 2026, there was a major change at Massimo Group. The company reported that Dr. Yunhao Chen resigned as their chief financial officer and also as a director effective on that exact same day, January 16th, 2026. Now, of course, whenever someone leaves a high-level position like CFO, people start to wonder why specifically the filing states that Dr. Chen's decision to resign is not due to any disagreement with the company, the board, or any member of the company's management. So they are saying it was a mutual parting of ways, or at least that there were no major conflicts. But a company cannot just be without a CFO. So in response to Dr. Chen leaving the board of directors, immediately appointed Mr. David Shan to step in as the interim chief financial officer. And who is Mr. David Shan? Well, he is already the chief executive officer of Massimo Group, so now he will be wearing two hats, CEO and interim CFO, for a while. The company is actively looking for a new permanent CFO, someone with the right experience to take over this crucial role. It also mentions that Mr. Shan's appointment as interim CFO was not based on any special deals or agreements with anyone else, which is good to know. Investors like transparency. The filing also reminds us about what the company has publicly traded its common stock as listed on the Nasdaq Stock Market LLC under the ticker symbol MAMO. This is the stock that investors can buy and sell. Massimo Group is identified as an emerging growth company. This means it is a relatively newer public company that can take advantage of certain regulatory flexibility for up to 5 years after its initial public offering. But then it has to comply with all the same rules as older companies now. While this report focuses on leadership changes and not on detailed financial results presented in sections like a 10Q or 10. Okay, we can still infer a lot about the company's stability and direction based on this 8K filing. The immediate departure of a CFO and the CEO stepping in as interim is a significant event in the world of business. A CFO is like the financial doctor of the company. They manage the money, keep the books balanced, and advise on financial strategy. When a CFO leaves suddenly, especially without a clear public reason beyond a simple resignation, it can sometimes raise questions about the company's financial health or future plans. However, the statement that there were no disagreements is an attempt to calm those nerves. The fact that the CEO is taking on the interim CFO role shows strong leadership commitment and a desire to maintain stability during the transition. It also suggests that perhaps they have a strong internal team that can manage the day-to-day financial operations while they search for a new permanent hire. But here is the thing, a CEO's primary job is to set the overall vision and strategy for the entire company. If David Shan is also deeply involved in the day-to-day financial management, that could be a strain on his time and attention. His focus might be pulled in too many directions, which could impact both the strategic direction and the financial oversight of Massimo Group. We would ideally want to see their latest financial statements to understand the full picture. But this move signals that they are likely in a period of transition and perhaps rebuilding or evaluating their financial leadership and strategy. Looking ahead, the most critical factor will be how quickly they can find a qualified permanent CFO and what their financial performance looks like in the next reporting period. A strong CFO is essential for investor confidence and for guiding a company through economic ups and downs. So what is my take on this situation? Massimo Group is clearly in a transition phase. The departure of the CFO is notable, and while the company downplays any issues, the market always watches these leadership changes closely. The CEO stepping in is a sign of resilience, but also a potential risk if it stretches his capabilities too thin. The key takeaway is that investors should keep a close eye on their next financial reports and the eventual appointment of a new CFO to gauge the company's stability and future prospects. This leadership change could be a catalyst for a new direction for Massimo Group, or it could signal underlying challenges. The next few months will be telling. Alright, that is our quick decode of the Massimo Group filing. What do you think about this leadership shakeup and what it might mean for the companies? Future, let us know in the comments below if you found this analysis helpful. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more straight talk on corporate moves. And don't forget to join our Discord channel to keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next Corporate Decoder video.